explanation of the course schedule for this Christian Marriage online course for fall 2014. As you see, I adopted the calendar of the university, so so this course schedule can also be your guide to what's happening university-wide. Okay, we started formally September 3rd, and these are the things that you have to have done during this week. Is orientation and introduction. I sent you an email to welcome you. The syllabus and course schedule I emailed as well as posted in the course resources. So your assignment would be to see to it that you can click on all the links you have, as I mentioned in the syllabus and all those things. So I will not repeat, because then I think I speak too much and I might put you to sleep. Anyway, next week is Evolution of Marriage, the history of Christian marriage. I have something on the blog. Okay, I have something on the blog, on the wix.com, that traces the history of marriage. Okay, the sacrament of marriage, the place of marriage in the sacramental life of the church. Okay. I also have the evolution of marriage is actually found on the Facebook page. I will explain it to you. I'll send you a detailed description of the assignment on Wednesday. But these are just some of the topics that we are going to be discussing. September 17, which is a Wednesday, what is love? And then I'll introduce you to a papal encyclical. The encyclicals of popes are the guides, the guidelines, the pronouncements of the Pope that guide the Catholics in their faith, in their worship, in the way they act morally. Okay, September 24, we continue discussing God is Love from the perspective of the Catholic Church. We discuss fidelity in marriage, sins against marriage, and I will also introduce you to a very ancient article, maybe 2nd to 3rd century, of Tertullian, which is one of the fathers of the church. Okay, I will explain to you what a father of the church is. And then we have marriage preparation. If you go through all the topics, and if you have any questions, if you want any topic to be discussed even more in greater detail, please tell me. Okay? What happens at a Catholic wedding, the ceremony. And then I have some interesting assignments here from when we discuss love, for example. And I'll give you the assignment when we come to it. The ceremony, the wedding, marriage in the Old Testament and the New Testament, the Christian tradition. Okay, your project is due by October 8th. Okay. I do this because this is the time where you're supposed to have a midterm. So this is halfway through. And more or less we have discussed the sacrament of marriage and the ideals of Christian marriage, about fidelity, having children and all that, the purposes of marriage. You would know at this time the questions to ask your couple, and it will give you you would have had already an idea as we are discussing marriage at this time. Okay, now if there is any difficulty, I am very much negotiable. So if you think that this is too soon for your video, then we can we can negotiate. And these are your holidays also interspersed, so that you are guided accordingly. And these are the other topics: motherhood, fatherhood. So you go through all these topics, and if there's any topic that you, again, that's interesting to you, or you have questions, you can even email me privately if it's a question you don't want to. If it's just a little bit more personal, you can do that too. Okay? So October 29, November 4. At the same time, you know that November 1st is, if you have Saturday classes, you don't have class. November 7, last day to withdraw from class. Okay, so we continue on. If there's any topic that, I may have neglected or you're interested in. Okay, and there's the Thanksgiving recess. And that's why I asked that the ASL free rice and essay be due after your Thanksgiving recess. I think it gives you more time. You might go home and all that. And